It's finally that time of year again, and if you haven't noticed, every store and radio stations have been trying to put us into the holiday spirit by playing our favorite Christmas music, and the Christmas carolers have started to show up at our front doorsteps in an attempt to warm our souls for the holiday season. And while some songs definitely get us into the Christmas spirit, some celebrities have just made our hearts turn 2 sizes too small. So whether you end up relating to a green, hairy, holiday-hating beast known as the Grinch this season after hearing Mistletoe by Justin Bieber, or you finally find your souls being filled with joy during this chaotic season, I think we can all agree that some Christmas songs just aren't it, and it's definitely made us wonder why celebrities even thought it was a good idea to release them in the first place. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor, and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrity Christmas songs that should have never been released. Coming in at number 10, we have Christina Aguilera. Sometimes it's better to leave the Christmas carols to the French poets who wrote them, because certain takes can make us all want to stray away from the Christmas season. Take Christina Aguilera for example. When Christina decided to release her rendition of Oh Holy Night, it would certainly start with a pleasant soft timbre, but then it would quickly ramp up as the string instruments would begin to challenge her. The whole arrangement of the music on the track felt more like music was meant for a Disney film rather than a song to fill our souls with holiday cheer. And honestly, as the song went on, it just kept getting weirder. When the music hit the 3-minute 15 mark, the choir would finally come in and the whole song would take this really jazzy turn as Christina and the piano began to riff, and the whole song would become a completely different arrangement when compared to the original. Now, it's pretty hard to hold one note for a long time without going up and down an octave, and when it comes to Christina Aguilera, it's nearly impossible for her, especially in this song, as she jams so many extra notes into her rendition of Holy Night that it made the song not even a song anymore. Christina's song was definitely so over the top. You can even compare it to that house on the block that goes way too overboard with all the decorations and fills their complete outside yard and house with it. At number 9, Duck Dynasty. If there's one thing reality TV people shouldn't do, it's write a song, especially for the Christmas season. When the Duck Dynasty family decided to venture into the music world to release their Christmas album Duck the Halls, a Robertson's Family Christmas, although there were so many treasures on the album, the song Santa Looked a Lot Like Daddy definitely wasn't one of them. For a full course of the 2-minute and 58-second song, you could hear the Duck Dynasty kids singing because their dads already looked like Santa Claus. So the song was about the children waking up in the middle of the night to see Santa, but when they saw him, he didn't exactly look how they pictured. He was thinner, walked in the front door, and hugged their mom, and he looked a lot like their dad. Now, it's clear that the Dynasty family aren't singers, and their show has nothing to do with music, and that's why producers actually had to bring in country stars like Luke Bryan and Josh Turner just to bring credibility to their album. Although the song was a good try, the family should definitely just leave the music scene alone and stick to what they do best. Hey Peaches, are you enjoying this video so far? If so, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. At number 8, Justin Bieber. Now, Justin Bieber has released a lot of songs that have made you either want to faint when you hear them or cover your ears just so you can escape the screaming fangirls. However, most people can agree that receiving a lump of coal is a better gift than hearing Justin Bieber's song Mistletoe. So when Mistletoe was released, Justin was actually only 17 at the time, so I don't think any of us really paid attention to the fact that he was trying to use some Toronto slang to gain him some more views. However, we all couldn't get around the fact to figure out what was more disturbing, the fact that Justin Bieber was singing the word shorty, or the fact that when you watch the music video, you can see him sending a Christmas card to his girlfriend and signing it Justin Bieber. With his vocals wrapped up in some severe auto-tune, he ruined a lot of our holiday spirit, and if you are looking for the perfect gift to give someone you hate, then putting this on a mixtape would be the perfect option. Now, Justin has had a lot of cringe-worthy moments, but when it comes to his music, Mistletoe definitely wins the worst song he's ever produced. At number 7, the Pussycat Dolls. Now, out of all the songs produced to the holiday classic song, Santa Baby, it's been a pretty hard song to ruin. However, when it came to the girl band group, the Pussycat Dolls, when they took a jab at the song, they definitely ruined it. I think we can all agree that the last thing this song needed was a push over the edge. And with the group adding poles and thigh-high stockings in an attempt to sell the spirit during the holiday season, it definitely made us all wish Santa wasn't coming to town. Their attempt to mimic mimic the Mean Girls outfits was definitely a huge failure. Now, the song Santa Baby was already thirsty enough, but the way the group went so over the top, huffing and puffing just to lure Kris Kringle down the chimney for the night just wasn't it. Like, the song Santa Baby was already a thirsty song, and it already didn't need to be pushed so far over the edge. The last thing Santa really needed was to fend off some thirsty Santa Baby gold diggers. But here we are this holiday season, hoping we can forget this holiday staple, but it somehow continues to haunt us every Christmas season. At number 6, 21 Pilots. If there was an award for the worst holiday song of all time, then this award would definitely go to 21 Pilots' song Christmas Saves the Year. While the song definitely had some good intentions, the time they chose to release their song in 2019 just didn't sit well with any of us. All the song did was make us all hate Christmas music more than it already did. The course of the song, when it says, "But everybody wants to make it home this year, even if the world is crumbling down, cause everybody's got someone who's got their name on a shelf with cheap decor and flavored cheer. You rest assured that Christmas saves the year." Now, back in 2019, a lot of us couldn't even go home for the holidays due to government guidelines, and 21 Pilots' stubbornness with their song definitely fueled the beast of making us all wish we could hug our loved ones that season. Now, none of us thought we would ever receive a Christmas song from the group, but then they gave us one, and we all hated it for many reasons. So hopefully in the future they won't grace us with another one, because all Christmas Saves the Year did was ruin our holiday. At number 5, Nsync. Now, Nsync gave us a couple of horrendous Christmas songs before the group decided to disband. However, the worst Christmas song has to be I Never Knew the Meaning of Christmas, as it is now time for us to gather around the fire and sing Christmas carols with our families just in an attempt to warm our Christmas season souls. Maybe leave the song off your list. In an attempt to teach us about the real reason behind Christmas, it mainly all just made us shake our heads. When Justin Timberlake sang, "Looking back on childhood days, I can't believe my foolish ways. I thought Christmas only came from the store." The song came off a little too corny, and it was definitely such a cliche. Even with their good vocals on the track, it still wasn't enough to make the Christmas holiday song a hit. Now, the instrumental background was not too bad, but the fact that the boys tried to teach us the true meaning of Christmas when it's already been done 10,000 times before just made this song really not worth listening to. So if you're making your Christmas song list to get you into the holiday spirit, then definitely leave this one off your list. And number 4, Maroon 5. The fact that Maroon 5 thought that they could take on John Lennon's song Happy Christmas was a great dishonor to John Lennon, and they need to apologize for it. John and Yoko captured the unresting using 4 words that you hear on every SAC commercial during the holiday season. So this is Christmas. And Lennon's quivering reminder when we hear the song reminds us all to have a good Christmas without any fear. With the song being written during a conflict in Vietnam, the song proved that music can reflect somber as well as jubilant. However, when Adam Levine decided to take on Happy Christmas with his version, he happened to detail Lennon's composition with a plodding arrangement that really drained the song's remnants. Not to mention, Adam's voice sounded horrible and it sounded like he was off pitch. This also had to be one of the worst songs the group has ever recorded. The song was just a perfect reminder to say that just because a talented person adds their take on things doesn't actually mean it's going to be good. At number 3, Jessica and Ashlee Simpson. When Jessica and Ashlee Simpson tried to put their sister powers together to give us a Christmas song they thought would be a holiday staple for the holiday, all they did was make us want to turn into the Grinch. The sisters' take on the song The Little Drummer Boy really made us think that they were saying, "Oh, so you think this song sucks already? Well, just wait till you hear our version." The duet was recorded in 2004 during the ABC holiday show called Nick and Jessica's Family Christmas Special. What the two thought would be a touching moment for the Christmas season definitely wasn't. Now, both girls did look great when they sang their hearts out, and I think it's worth mentioning that the song Little Drummer Boy was such a sweet song that it's nearly impossible to mess up, and yet the sister duo managed to mess it up somehow. It just seems like they were trying way too hard. Like, you can see that the hard work and the genius behind the song was definitely there, but when they came out to sing the song, it felt like they were strained, and it ultimately just ruined the song for us. At number 2, RuPaul. RuPaul is by far America's favorite drag queen, as he always delivers flawless, beautiful performances that make us all want to sashay away with pride. However, when RuPaul released Ho 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 back in 1997, it became an extremely unusual album of Christmas music. His assortment of different melodies was a pretty unconventional combination of original music and comedic sketches. Even the cover of the album was met with some major controversy. Now, the album was met with a lot of humor due to its risk nature, making it one of the less wholesome holiday albums when compared to other albums celebrities have released in the past. However, when you finally got to RuPaul's take on the song All I Want for Christmas, we definitely just all wanted him to put the mic down and sashay away. The song was definitely turned into a thumping dance party course, and the lyrics were changed to reference implants, tummy tucks, and nose jobs. The song didn't really put us into the Christmas spirit, and that's why it made this list today. And in the number 1 spot today, we have the Jackson 5. Like any Christmas song, it's pretty hard to mess up, especially when it comes to the song I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. When Michael Jackson was only 5 years old, he would sing the song, and the idea of him singing it at such a young age was definitely only heightened the weirdness level of the song. Now, the song is definitely a sweet Christmas dream that definitely shouldn't have been sung by an actual child, as it was merely just creepy, especially since later on a bunch of allegations would come up against Jackson, and it pretty much made us make this song essentially unlistenable. Now, there's nothing to say that Christmas is quite like a child watching his father get cheated on by a man who snuck into their house to see your mom in the middle of the night dressed like Santa Claus. When the song appeared on the Jackson 5 Christmas album in 1970, it would ultimately become a song we all wanted to escape from every year, as it plays on the radio still from time to time. So, what Christmas song do you wish you could escape from this season? And let me know in the comments below. Well, that's it for this video, my little peaches. Until the next one, remember to stay juicy.